What's up, you guys? It's Anam Khan. Oh my God. So, American Virtual Cloud Technologies, AVCT stock, has been all over the news today because it crashed almost 20 to 30% overnight. So in this video, I'm going to talk over exactly why that happened. Make sure you press the like button, subscribe to this channel, and let's get started. So there's two main reasons why I believe AVCT stocks crashed overnight. The biggest one is probably the reverse split. So for those that don't know, AVCT is going through a 15-to-1 reverse split. And many people don't understand what that means. So let me explain it to you. What does it mean for you? In essence, in terms of the value of your shares, nothing changes. The number of shares changes. So what happens in a reverse split is that the shares combine into less number of shares, but the value remains the same. Let me give you an example. Let's say you had 10 shares. Each share is worth $1. The value of that portfolio is $10. If you go through a reverse split where 10 shares combine into one share, well, now you have one big share worth $10 instead of 10 small ones. So in essence, the same thing is happening here, but instead of 10, 15 small shares are combining to turn into one big share. So if you had 15,000 shares worth $1 each, let's say, they would combine to 1,000 shares worth $15 each. So they're still worth $15,000, but you just go from 15,000 shares to 1,000 shares. So I hope that clarified it for you guys. So now let's talk about why a company would do a reverse merge or a reverse stock split. There are a few reasons why companies do it. And I think in this case, one of the reasons is they want to meet the requirements for the NASDAQ, for their exchange. So the NASDAQ has a requirement where your stock price has to be above a certain level. I think it's $1. So a lot of companies and businesses might do a reverse split so they could meet that requirement. So let's say your stock is worth 50 cents, right? You might do a reverse split and combine, 3 stocks into one. So now your one stock is worth $1.50. So you meet that requirement. So I believe in this case, this is what they're doing. Their stock price is going to go from like 20, 30 cents a share to over $2, $3 a share, even though the company is worth the same. A lot of times why a company might also do this is because it decreases the amount of shares that are outstanding. And that's always, people look at that, it looks good on the balance sheets and everything. So that might be another reason why companies do it. But overall, the sentiment is not always the best, and that's why you might see the stock price going down many times just out of hype. A lot of people might see, hey, a reverse split's going on. That's not always a good sign. Just short the stock or sell out of the stock. And I think that's one of the biggest things that's happening right now with AVCT. Now, another reason why I think the stock price has dropped tremendously is because I've seen rumors of 100 million shares being created. And obviously this creates dilution. So what happens when you create shares, it's all supply and demand. If the supply increases, which in this case it increased by 100 million shares so they can cover some buyouts by some investors, if the 100 million shares are added to what is currently there, the demand stays the same, well, now the price drops because the demand is not there. So I believe that's another reason that's adding to why the stock price is going down so much. You have the reverse split and you have the dilution of the shares. Those are two things. Now, another thing that I will add in here, which I haven't seen many people talk about this, but there was a lot of talk about buyouts like a few weeks ago. Microsoft's going to buy out Advanced Virtual Cloud Technology, or they're going to buy them out, or these people are using their tools. I don't see any rumors about that anymore. I don't see really many people talking about that. Some people think, oh my God, the price is going down. This might be a setup for a buyout. Personally, I don't think that's the case. I don't think Microsoft is going to buy them out. I don't really see a strong product in my eyes. But if you do, let me know in the comments below what you think. If you guys still own the stock, let me know why. If you think you should sell the stock, let me know why. I'd love to read about it in the comments. All right, guys. See you guys in the next video. Peace.